Hi guys, this is Shruti Sharkar. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of people ask me, is UX and product design really worth it? Or why should I choose this career and where will this career take me? So these are three important questions that you need to know before even choosing a career. And in today's topic, we are going to tap into it. I share UX, UI, product design related content on my channel, The Product Folio. So subscribe to it and let's get started. Is product design really worth it? Um, well, I know money is really important for us to buy food, clothing, shelter, and Wi-Fi, but product design pays well. According to Envision, UX design and product design are the two highest, most paid profiles in the design industry. I'm going to break it down for you. So the average in US for a UX designer is around 95,000 USD, whereas in India, since a lot of my audience is Indian, hi guys, so in India you have an average about 9.25, which is an average. Product design is not too far behind, where it's an average of 89,000 USD and around 8.75 lakh in India. So that is the two different variations of a UX designer and product designer. Generally companies have you need to go into the job profile and understand what are the jobs and responsibility, because they both are very closely aligned. If you want to know the difference between UI, UX and product design, you can tap onto the card and it has a more detailed description among the different types of design there is in the industry. Basically a job overview. This is the entire study that has been done by Career Foundry, which you can see on the screen currently. It is from different continents and different localities, how they are the average of UX designer ranges in different countries. So it's really important to make sure that you know the average of your particular country, so that you can you can at least know your worth before you're starting into the industry. What you have to note here is, this is just an average. Imagine this is just an average. If you get hired by a bigger company, it's going to pay you big money. You just have to get started. Now, the second point of this video is product design really the right career for me? Let's dive into it. Hey guys, are you really enjoying my video? Then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I share videos every Friday, so stay tuned. So now we're going to talk about why should you choose product design as your career option. Point number one is career satisfaction. We might not be doctors, but we still have a power to impact millions of lives. Look at Netflix, Facebook, Instagram. They actually touch billions and billions of people around the world. And that is, my friend, one digital product that is touching so many different lives. Designer. The second point is because of the high demand. Right now, because of the pandemic and the COVID situation, even the businesses that were running smoothly offline are drastically changing into moving direction towards a digital experience. And UX designer or a product designer knows how to shape these experiences digitally, and they're going to be a crucial piece in your entire business model, because they know how to earn the trust and the value and gain the value from the user in order to bring that amount of business value and revenue to your product. So make sure you hire us. Okay, the third point is the cross-pollination in careers. Cross-pollination is career is UX designer and product designer can come from different backgrounds. You can start your career today, even if you're a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer like me. If you want to know my story, then hit the card above and you can know my story from engineering to product design. So you can come from any background, and it's just amazing how much domain experience you can bring into UX and product design. When you are a designer, you know everything about the design, and you have to sit and understand the industry you're working in or developing the product for a certain industry. And already having such domain experiences is really beneficial. So consider if you're a doctor and you move into UX design. I know it's a vague, but let's just hear me. Yeah, let's just hear me out. If you're a doctor and you move into UX design, that means you already know what a doctor does, why the patients are having the problem, and you bring all that amount of super knowledge into your design expertise. So now you have design expertise and your domain expertise, and bam, you're gonna have a bomber product in the marketplace, which you already have empathy towards the users, you know what are the problems of the users, and that is what you're aiming towards. So the last point is shaping the world. So what Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, these are big tech companies, but they change the behavior of people over a period of time. That is what you use, and they are redefining the entire culture and shaping the behavior of millions of people. If you come up with a new product or a new YouTube or a new Facebook or a new Instagram, you have a power to actually shape the next generation of people. Oh my god, that's so much of responsibility. It's weighing me down. So you have responsibility, passion, drive, purpose, belief, all combined to impact millions of lives if you choose this career. About where product design can take you, since we have already covered why should you choose it, is it really worth it. Now we're going to deep dive into where will it take you. So the first, if you want to begin into the industry, you have to start as an intern. Since you do not have a lot of hands-on experience, you can start working with a startup, an agency. You can choose to work for free because you do not have a footing right now in the industry, and the experience is mainly you're targeting towards. So you can get started in free, lend your design hours to an agency who is just a startup who's just coming up. The next level is starting as a full-time junior designer. In this particular area is you get to work with the design leads, the senior designers, and start understanding what is the process and the design thinking they have. Learn from them, because that is how you'll keep on learning, is by looking at someone who's already doing that work and are expert in the field. The next level to it is actually being that senior product designer or a senior UX designer. They manage multiple products, they delegate work to the junior designers, they evaluate, they supervise. They already have a far more better understanding and knowledge of your design process, the design tools, the different techniques, being your design lead and your design director. So these are two different naming for it, where your design lead is in charge of managing multiple projects, but they are also, more inclined towards management direction, where you are hiring and retaining people. You're making sure you're developing a nice environment for all of these people to grow into, or managing your design team so that they are happy and they work on time. If they're having some issues with work, why are they having issues with work, you try to solve them. So this is the different level. So the next level, which is recently been introduced in a couple of years, is a chief design officer. So you, being a designer, actually get a chance to sit at the C-suite table. That is your chief executive officers, your chief financial officers, your chief technical officers, and now you have a chief design officer, not only leading the direction of your team, but you're also leading the direction of your entire company. What is going to work for them, what is not working for them. So this is the entire direction of the company where you're contributing at that level. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? So apart from the full-time jobs that you're gonna get, and the growth you're gonna get, there are different non-traditional routes in design also. Being a design advocate or being a design influencer, you can get online and teach whatever you are learning into the current industry. Like I'm an influencer on Instagram, so you can check out my page. It's called Folio. I share my design expertise, insights, knowledge, experience all over it, so you can check it out. An influencer is Chris Do on YouTube. There's Agent Smart, there's Rand Segal, which is called The Flux, there's Charlie Mari TV. So these are a couple of, even Jesse Showalter. So these are the top 5 design influencers I think which are there on YouTube as well as Instagram. Majorly these 5 are on YouTube. After that, you have really tap into solving a lot of problems. So why can't you even start your own company? So you can start your own company. You can be passionate about solving that one problem. You can get a couple of people onboarded onto your team because of your vision, and just get started for this amazing company you want to build. So these are non-traditional routes of being design influencers and actually establishing your own company or an agency. You have a power to build a product, a life that you truly want. And how can you get started in product design? That's gonna definitely come next week. If it is already released, it will be added to the end of this video. You can see it on the screen. So watch it. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.